Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of I'm on a big screen. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Cast. This is the DCS 005. Today is Thursday. We're dedicating all Thursdays to Thanksgiving, starting now. I'm your host, Sonny. As I said, today is Thursday, 11/20/25. Cast is coming to you live on YouTube weekday mornings between 8 and 8:15 Pacific Standard Time. We got the preliminaries out of the way. Yes, I read my notes verbatim. Tupo wants this done professionally. Okay, for all of those, as we know, get your membership so you can get your city license. I got mine. I'm from Chicago. I got my player's license. When I go home and I'm playing dominoes with any of my friends, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to take my license and I'm going to drop it on the table and go, who else got theirs? Because if you ain't licensed, you need to get on up and we'll call it good. So now that we got that, I can switch. And now we're on a big screen for the Domino Challenge Series. Now, we left off on Tuesday with this player just played the 6-3. Okay, everybody, I'm going to switch up something. These segments is to teach people how to play. I'm not going to go into strategies and all that. I'm going to go basic, teaching people how to play the basic. We're going to come back, play some more games. We're going to start doing strategy and all that. But right now, I'm going to go at the beginning. So, 6-3 was played as the big six to the board. We played six double. We played 6-3 for 15. This player played 3-3. And now it's time for this player to play. We're going clockwise. Now, I got my board. And what we're going to do is, ta-da! Everybody sees the dominoes. Now, based off of what you can see on the screen and what's on the table, we are playing a 6 or a 3, which means we can play that domino. We can play that domino. We can play this domino. Now, back. Based off of what we have and what's in our hand going forward. So we got a couple of 4s. No 4s on the table. That can be useless. That can be useful. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 blanks, right? Which means we can use that to our advantage, right? So, based on that, we're going to get into all that strategy later, but you saw the hand. We're going to cut this down, and we're going to play 6 playing, which means now it went from 12, 15, 18 down to 6. 6 and 3. We're counting the ends. Always remember that. We're counting ends only. Now it's time for in front of me. Now, based on what's on the table, I can play on a 6. Remember, first double is a spinner. You can play on all 4 sides, but you must play on that side, before you play on that side. So I can play on a 6. I can play on a blank or a 3. If you look, I have no blanks and I have no 3s. So these are the only 2 dominoes I can play on. I can play and you add up the ends. So if I play here, I'm not going to touch it, because once you touch it, it's considered play. If I do that, I'm at 7. If I do this, right, I'm at 11. So I want to try to keep it low so the next man cannot score. So I'm going to play a 6-1. You getting? Everybody with me? If during this these episodes, if you are confused in any way, you can always go back. And these things are numbered 1 through 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. And I'm stopping and I'm picking up with the next number. So if I was to stop right here, next week I'll pick up from right here when I stop it. So nobody's confused. Now, let's play the next domino. Now, showing you the hand, we're going to play. The only play we have the 6, we have a 1, we have a 3, and we have a blank, right? We have a 1, we have a 1, we have a 1, we have a 6, we have a 3. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Remember, there's 7 dominoes for every number. I got 3, and there's 1 on the table, which means there's only 3 more left. So what I want to do is, I want to keep that one out, save my other 3, and I'm going to lower the points on this table. If I play this, that's 10, that's 11. The numbers are going up. Somebody else behind me can get more points. Hold off. If I play this, that's 11. Numbers can go up. But I don't want to play my 1, so I'm going to do either 3-2 or 6-4. And I want to keep the numbers low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the 3-2. Now, if you count the ends, just the ends, blank, 1, 2, that's 3. Now it's low. If somebody comes behind me and try to score, they're not going to get a whole lot of points. That's what, unless it's me, I'm going to make sure everybody else, the numbers are low. So we're counting the ends. This is not counting. It's the ends of the that domino and this domino. Now we move on to the next player. Looking at the dominoes, what am I going to play on? I can play on a 2, a 1, or a blank. Remember that. We're looking at the ends. So I can play on a 2, a blank. If I quit shaking, a 2. If I quit shaking, a blank. If I quit shaking, don't laugh at me. I can play on a 2, a blank, or a 1. Those are my options. Now, based off of what's sitting here on the board, take cover on the table until it stops shaking. My apologies, everybody, if the table is shaking. I will pay close attention to that. Now, I can play on a 2, which makes it 5. That's points. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I can play on a blank, which is 6. I can play on a 2, which is 6. I can play over here on the blank, which is 8. Now, we're going to go and get our points. So, I'm going to play 2, 4, and the ends add up to 5. Multiples of 5. Blank 1, 4 equals 5. Okay, everybody with me? Now, play moves on to the next player. Now, I can play on a 4, a 1, a blank, or 6. A 1, a blank, a 4, a blank, blank, 6. Everything in my hand can be played. So, looking at the table, there's 1, 2, 3 ones out there. 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks out there. 1, 2, 3, 4s out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s out there. Now, there's only one more 6. There's 2 more 6s out there. If I played this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 more after I play this. This I can hold on to. As a matter of fact, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. The blanks, I have 4. I have 3. There's 1 more out there. I can use these blanks to my advantage. So I'm going to tell you right now, what blanks are going back? The 4s, and along with this 6. Now it's about what can I play to get some money? That's 6. 5, 1, blank is 6. Hold that thought. If I play on a 1, 3 and 4 and blank is 7. If I play on the 6, right? 4, 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Now, there's 2 more 6s out there, and there's a possibility I don't want to get caught with one of these 6s in my hand because that's a lot of dots, right? Or I can play on this and open up the door with them 5s. Don't want to do that. But I'm going to hold on because there's some 5s out there, so most likely that one is going to play. I can play on the 1 and add it up to 7. I can play like this and add it up to 7. So it really doesn't matter as far as that. And there's some more 3s out there. So I can roll off on that one. And I'm going to play on the 6. Everybody with me? Now, remember, we're counting the ends. 4, 2, blank, 1. I'm going to play. I'm going to show you mine before we end this segment. I can play on a 4, 2, blank, or 1. So my options. Doubles is hard to get rid of. Whenever you got an opportunity to get rid of a double, you might want to get rid of it. So, but you're looking at, I got 2, 3 doubles. So now I'm looking at which one of these is the big one. If I play on that, that's 8, 9, 10, that's 11. Okay, now the numbers went up. Hold off. If I play on this, there's 8 plus 1 is 9. Hold off on that one. If I came over here and played this, ladies and gentlemen, that's 10. So I'm going to play on that. And now I got some more 4s out there, so I can get rid of this at a later date. We're coming up on the 15-minute hour. So I want to thank you all for watching this episode, and we'll see you on Tuesday. We're going to pick up where we left off. I'm your host, Sonny. Let me get back to the main screen. So I'm your host, Sonny. I want to thank you for watching this exciting episode. Glasses off. I need them for the for county. You all have a blessed weekend. And as normal, you know me. I'm geared up. Big six to the board. DCS hat, DCS arm sleeves, and all that. Oh yeah, I got it all. I want to thank my sponsor, Altitude Color, doing amazing things down there for card wraps and banners and marquees on side of buildings. Yeah, they do it all. Give them a call, Altitude Color. I want to thank my the individuals that are tuning in. I want to thank this. I want to thank Spur and I want to thank Eagle Suite. I'm your host, Sonny, and as always, we're going to end it by doing this. Two chests. Love you from Tupo. You guys, y'all have a good weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.